Both one shot.
No, there was 4 people and I got shot by fire, which I called out. Your ass is over there licking dick in the trees, dude.
Now you're gonna be killed from both your one shots.
You gotta help me.
That's what I thought he said.
So it's multi, you gotta get ready, you know? Careful, there's one coming up on you. You don't hear that?
One's to your right. Are you deaf?
Harder. Stop, there's one pushing you.
Charges up in 1 second. Charge.
Heal.
Oh my god. Now focus, kill him and heal.
Watch out,
Behind
don't
something.
stop moving.
Heal up. One-on-one. Get the armor pops. Heal up. There's armor next to you too. Dude, you go on that. Yeah. He's healing. Charge right past that push. Charge him out.
One health.
Jump at him.
I don't have it.
Charges up in 2 seconds. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking
That's
go.
how you do it.
Take back-
Welcome guys to the Minty Plays, the YouTube channel with the freshest plays. Oh god, I love saying that, but today we're not going to be doing as many fresh plays as normal, except for that beginning clip. I'm fairly new to Warrior. Please don't roast me too much. I want to get into the new patch, the new Realm Royale patch. Now, usually I upload videos of just montages, clips, funny moments, stuff like that on my channel, something I would like to watch, but this new patch is huge. It's game-changing. It's something that I think a lot of the community actually they did not want on Reddit, and Realm Royale was like, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna post it." Then all of a sudden, boom, they ended up doing it, and I don't know, man. I think it's gonna have huge consequences on the future of this game. Now, it is an open debate, guys, so before you slap that dislike button like a redheaded stepchild, bear with me. I would love to join into this conversation. See if you agree, disagree. It is a smaller channel. Likes, comments, they do help a ton to kind of open up this broad debate that Realm Royale's new patch might be negatively impacting the game's future. All I have to say is that when I first started Realm Royale, I was drawn to this game because of its colorful appearance, its beauty, not only that, but how simple the weapons were, how easy it was to join a match, see the spells, call out items, very skillful, very simple, very colorful, very enjoyable to be honest, if I'm going to continue this fucking line of phrasing. It just was so enjoyable, and the uniqueness of forging. It took me a couple games to get into, then I started learning it, and the more I was able to forge, the better I got at the game. So it's not only that I needed certain skillful shots or call-outs, strategy, etc. You also need to know what to forge first, what weapons you wanted, what spells per character. You get to learn each character. It's not like any other battle royale, because you have spells, you have characters, you have forging. All made it unique. All made it something that I could spend hours on every night with my friends playing it, trying to get awesome clips for this channel. But the thing about Realm Royale that really is bugging me is that the people who made Realm keep giving these huge patches, these huge updates that are game-shattering. They're absolutely game-shattering. It's not like an update where it's like, oh, we fixed a bug here, we made the grass greener. It's more like, oh, this gun shoots differently now, its reload speed is different, the damage, the drop rate, the arc. Oh, we took out chickens. Here's a fucking whole different game this patch. And it's acting like League of Legends, except League of Legends does this shit every season, and there's a pro league, and it still says more the same than Realm Royale. And that's what's bugging me, because, just for example, when the game first came out, it was probably the golden times of the game, right? You needed one chicken, not too many shards to make a legendary weapon for your class, and everybody was new. It was fun, everyone was learning. Sure, some characters were stronger than others, but they balanced that out. And that was probably the best time that I had on Realm, just kind of learning the game, able to be skillfully building my character throughout the game, sharing chickens with my friends. And then they added this new patch note, right? Not this one, but another one, where you needed 2 chickens. 2 chickens and 200 shards to make 1 weapon. And then the fucking weapons started falling out of crates. And it all started becoming some RNG based fucking hoard all your shards, steal it from teammates based game. And it just was not the same game I used to play, but I got used to it. We killed more people. Maybe every once in a while, all of us on our quad team had legendary weapons, you know. Rarely we had fun. We had to, you know what I mean? We had to share. We had to be, you know, I'll get the weapon this time, and then if someone stole a chicken, we get mad, right? And this whole patch just made the game a little less fun for me, and that matters. But now this patch coming out, they take away the chicken altogether. Which, what? Why? Why would you do? You're literally all about the chicken in this game, and it's part of the strategy to save them, to off them off to teammates, to try to get your weapon sooner. Now you take it away in this patch. That's a crazy change. That's insane. That's like having Pokemon and then all of a sudden Pikachu's a fucking, you know, he's green or some shit for some reason, and he's fucking grass type. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's so fucking ridiculous that you have such an extreme change in a game. You can't do that. You can't. It takes away some of the skill. You know, now it's just a looting based RNG game where you can get legendaries from chests and multiple shit, and it really takes away from the skillfulness. But in hindsight, that might be good to bring more of the younger based audience to the game. As fun as it is to have a skillful based game where the age group for a game is over 20 and they all fucking want to play really well, it's competitive yet fun. Those games are kind of dying out, or the biggest games out there. There's no in between. So a game company kind of has to go, do they want to be all for just having a younger based audience, not as much skill, or do they want to go completely skillful and kind of take away the lack of, or the more of the audience that would have joined it in the future? But for me though, it still is such a letdown that they take away the chicken, alright, which is one of the things I have a problem with. By the way, if you want to see the patch notes, I'm linking them down below in the description so you can go along with me. They also increased the chicken speed, so when you get turned into an egg, you have a speed boost, and it's 20 seconds till respawn. So this part of the game used to be fun, right? You turn into a very slow egg, and you try to dodge and hide and stand still and hope they didn't find you. But now, every time you die, you literally have a 50-50 chance of getting away, because you are like Usain Bolt, and you're just flying to fucking Narnia. You know how many fights where I've killed people 2 times per person in a fight, but they'll just run behind their teammate so fast, and if I go over into the middle of the combat arena, you know, in the middle of the fire, I'll die, and I won't be able to hide, because you can't, it takes the skill away. You're just fighting these long, overdrawn fights, and by the time you finally dwindle down those teammates in this 3 to 4 minute gunfire fight, another team has found you and you're dead. Right? It takes away from the skill of the fights, how fast this egg goes, and I have a huge problem with it. Now, do you guys like being a fast little egg when you die? I don't know. For me, it's not for me. It's not something I like. I guess it changes up the game in a way where you got to get used to fighting more in quarters. Once you finish off a teammate, you got to jump on them, pounce so they can't respawn. But then that means that a certain class is better than some classes due to just this mechanic. It's such a big change, and such a change that doesn't need to happen. I want to be a fly on the wall when they're talking about new patch notes and just kind of like slap them when they're like, nope, that's a bad idea. No, that's also a bad idea. So my problem mainly is that these changes are such a game-affecting change. It's so huge, yet they all happen in one patch note. And it's not even just that. Not only do they take away the chickens, they make your eggs faster and less death respawn time. 2 insanely huge game changes for skill, just everything. But they also change every shard amount per item. The whole forging game is completely different. They change the shards for every single class of weapon, legendary, regular, common. And you're thinking, what? Why all of this in one patch, right? Couldn't you just kind of baby drop that? Why are you trying so hard to change everything every time there's a patch? I wouldn't mind if one of these was in the patch and then they maybe were like, oh, that didn't work, and then they tried something else. But they have changed so much in one patch for absolutely no reason. The sharding is different. no chickens, forge completely different, firefights in general, the weapons all changed, hitboxes, one patch. All of the hitboxes are different, man. The fucking damage of every fucking weapon. Have you ever played a game and you got really good at it, so then the next day you played it, you're like, what am I playing? This is Realm Royale every time they add a patch. At the end of the day, I still like Realm Royale. I'm probably going to keep playing it, but it just kills me every time they try to change this game to something that it's not, because they had such a great game. If they just reverted it to the first patch, maybe balanced out the characters a little more, did a little chiseling instead of trying to make it a whole different picture, this game would be something beautiful. Tell me if you agree with anything that I said, or maybe I'm just completely off base on any of the things that I've just realized about this patch. Is it good for the game? Do you think the game's gonna blow up now that it's more user-friendly for young kids, or will it die? Because I believe the skill base in this game keeps going down from every new patch. I'd love to know. I'd love to get a nice discussion going. Thanks for watching all of these videos. A like means a lot. Subscribe for more future videos. I might rant if they do more, but in general, I just want to upload really nice montages of sweet clips. I'm going to link my friend's channel down below where he also talks a little more about this, so if you do make it all the way at the end, feel free to go check him out. His name's Blankflow. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
What?
Got him.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Oh, fucking Christ. You spent money the dumbest way, I swear. That is amazing, though. It's got a little popcorn, dude.
I know, dude. Listen to him.
Well, that's going in the video. I don't care.